So, hello, this is day 7, and I am Antiqua Lisha from antiqualisha.com and Your Own University, and this is day 7. So what I learned today, what's coming up for me today, I woke up and I stayed and reflected in bed because today was actually a graduation day for me from a year program that I've been in with the creme. And walking through this, I stepped into a new level of self-awareness and letting go of things, and I also really claimed my Divinely You concerts and my mission to really celebrate you. And so I thought about today celebrating me, and I thought about, what do I really celebrate? And how often we look at those, especially as enlightened women, as women who are knowledgeable, as women who are stepping into our truth, as women who are committed to our own personal development and our own personal growth. When do we really stop to celebrate where we've been? And oftentimes it's at the end of courses or some accomplishment. And what I want to encourage you to do, and what I've done today, is I've just stopped to recognize how willing I am to look at the whole picture, to look at how those sacred contracts I was talking about in yesterday's program, or my own inner knowing that I was talking about the day before, or how cyclical patterns show up to serve me, to love me. And I look at that whole picture, and I look at my commitment to my own personal growth and awareness, and I look at the caliber of person that I'm around, my clients, to my friends, to my lovers, and I say, wow, like really committed to our own knowing, to listening and honoring ourselves. And how often do we stop and just say, thank you, me, for being committed to me, for listening to me, for being willing to look at the growth, the hard things, to be able to feel the grief, to be able to feel the joy, to be able to feel the failures, to be able to feel what it is that we're going through, and then look back at it and say, oh my gosh, like I really kicked ass last month. Like it sucked, maybe. For me, my last month kind of sucked. There was a lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of realizations, a lot of healing my own inner child. And at the same time, I kicked ass at it. I really did a good job, and I want to celebrate that I really did a good job. I had a lot of strength. I let myself cry. I've let myself lean on my friends. I've let myself see the whole picture. So what have you let yourself do? And can you celebrate that within yourself today? And can you know that in your own learning, that you can look back and say, wow, I really kicked ass at that. Last year I would have not done that as well, or I wouldn't have been able to handle that, or I wouldn't have handled it as well, or it would have had a bigger impact on me. Like what have you done lately that has been a beautiful experience of upgrade and up-leveling in your own life? Where have you allowed yourself to impress yourself? Where have you more effortlessly walked through a more challenging situation, or a loss, or a shift, or a letdown? Where have you been able to experience more joy and more pleasure? And how can you today acknowledge that growth, that self-honoring in yourself, and really celebrate it? Really deeply to your core, acknowledge yourself for the growth that you've said yes to. So that is my life lesson for the day 7. This is the beautiful place where I get to spend the next couple days here on the beach with my beautiful sisters. And I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for being you. Celebrate your growth, even your growth on how you handle more challenging situations. I love you. Please comment, leave questions below. I can answer them in any further segments. I can meditate on them with you, hold that space with you. You can find out more information about your own self-care and your own love at antiqualisha.com, or join our community of members committed to their self-growth at yourownuniversity.org. I love you all so much. Thank you so much, and feel free to share this. Share all of my videos. That's what they're here for. Love you. Bye.